And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have one or two breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short. Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 8th in free throw percentage, 14th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunity.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Thomas off a pick from Sanders. Up off the screen. And it's good on the way in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Mozgov. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first. First one drops. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Now here's Calderon. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. That drops.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
That's easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving drives in.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He already has 10 points and 3 assists. Very quick start for him here.
And you can see he wants his fingerprints all over this game.
And so Irving nails both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
And Sanders kicks to O'Quinn. Mozgov grabs the board.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Here's Dellavedova. 11-point game his last outing. Irving can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
That's good from Calderon. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Irving. He kicks to Mozgov. Pass to Irving. Shot from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 14.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Calderon kicks to Sanders. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Here is Sanders following the score by Cleveland. There's the screen. Fades away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Irving drives in. Now the dish to Fry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Knicks. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the Cavaliers with some changes, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Sanders subbed in for Tony Rote. On the court for the Knicks, Sanders, he's in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Derek Williams. Then it's Anthony, and it's Calderon in at the shooting guard position. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And Cleveland making a change here. Fry's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Thomas is checked in. Irving dishes to James. 6 to shoot. Sanders with the steal. Now the feed to Thomas. Screen by Sanders. Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derek Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Williams. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Here's Calderon. Sanders' shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
The kick out to Williams. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Irving passes to Fry. James in the post. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Irving. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thomas a screen. Sanders against Irving. And Sanders gets to O'Quinn.
All right, a moment now to see the numbers for Iman Shumpert. How he performed last season. Put up 8 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there. Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Mozgov with the steal. Outside Irving. That's good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Greg, as you mentioned, the Knicks very shy at going to the rim last year. Really could have used that dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. And so they struggled shooting when they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And stolen by Fry. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert's running.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit. And drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap, a freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Count the bucket. And 12 points for Freak. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Shumpert dishes to Irving. With the teardrop, comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. James against Sanders. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's rebounded by New York. Thomas goes in. He feeds it to Sanders. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 15 points for Freak.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
56 seconds. Left in the first half. Good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shumpert, no good. New York leading by 11.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
What a game we've seen here for Sanders. He's got 17 points and he's stolen the ball 4 times. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today? I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Back to James, inside, Mozgov. Great D that time from Thomas.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
approach is always, give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Okay, that was some strong.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert has come in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sanders' shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Sanders. Irving can't get it to go. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 4th, Timofey Mozgov.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is effective.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Find the lanes. One shot.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you got
The 2K Sports post-game show.